This week's Safety Toolbox talk is on struck by incidents and accidents only. It's not on the Focus 4 that we talk about every year. This is talking about our American Contractors Insurance Group categorizing struck by incidents and accidents. It appears in the construction industry that 1 out of every 5 accidents is now created by being struck by, pinched by, or caught between an element of material and object. Behind me, we got some guys working in a boom lift. Working in a boom lift, we have to be careful that we isolate that area. We don't have tradesmen walking underneath that area, especially during a steel erection where these guys may drop a tool or an object and it strikes a tradesman down below. Same reference would go with the crane and a boom lift if there were overhead power lines. The rule of thumb now is to stay 20 feet away from overhead power lines because that power can reach out and strike that boom lift or that crane, which in turn could kill an individual. So overhead power lines, cranes also, suspended loads. When he's picking a load up to the roof, who's rigging that load? When that load comes up over the top of the roof and you've got men standing there waiting to receive it, if that rigging were to fail, these gentlemen, these tradesmen could be susceptible to a serious injury and or a fatality. Now what's happened to us unfortunately heavily in our insurance captive is in the last 3 years there have been multiple fatalities in regard to vehicular traffic. You've got delivery trucks coming on the job sites. Does the backup alarm work on these things? Do these delivery drivers understand the site logistics of the project? Do we have certified flaggers bringing them in and bringing them out? Because vehicular traffic now is striking our tradesmen, whether it's inside our site fence or even these highway jobs where tradesmen are being struck by people texting. Imagine that. People on their phones and doing the most unusual things while they're driving. Let's think about the olden days in the trades where we used to use these boom lifts. We would load them up with drywall and we would ride up to a 3rd floor window and we would shuffle that drywall through a window, putting it on a drywall cart and wheeling it down a corridor to stage it. There has been documentation about wheeling drywall on a drywall cart and the whole load falls over in a corridor as tradesmen are walking across the front of the load. That could be 1,000 pounds of material pinching a man vertically up against the wall. So you have to understand your logistics. You have to understand the task at hand each and every day, and keeping in mind your construction environment is changing by the day. So who's around you? Is it you that's going to get yourself hurt? Is it the people around you that are going to get you hurt? So let's take a hard look at that. Let's cover this week. Let's use our text that accompanies this. Let's have a safe week in this new year. Thank you.